Yo, what's going on, fellas? I just want to do a video real quick about someone left a comment on one of my videos a couple of days ago, and he mentioned, I don't want to say his name, even though it's a public forum and you guys may or may not have seen his comment, but he asked me why white men's beard or hair, I'll say beard or hair. Well, we'll stick with beard because it was his beard. It was a beard specific question. He wanted to know why white men's beards grow faster than black men's beards. Um, I mean, there may be some truth to that, but I don't think it really boils down to that. Genetics, to me, are always the biggest determining factor with anything, no matter what you look like, no matter your ethnicity, your your location also can have something to do with it. He knows the guy, so I'm assuming they're living in the same place. I think he said it was a black guy, curly beard, of course. 9 times out of 10, black guys are gonna have curly beards. Um, he said that he has a friend, a white guy, and his beard. I'm sorry, let me back up. The black guy, his beard is he's been growing it for about a year, over a year, I think he said. And his friend, who was white, I think he said his beard was growing about 8 months, but his friend, who is the white guy, his beard is longer. And I think that's more due towards the texture of each individual's hair. For black men, 9 times out of 10, their beards are gonna look like mine. It's gonna be coarse, it's gonna be curly, or more coarse and more curly than a white man's beard. One of my coworkers mentioned that his hair was nappy and thick. His nappy and thick is nowhere near the same as my nappy and thick. Like under the bottom, under my neck, that stuff is thick, and it's when I apply product, I focus mainly on that area because it's really thick and it's really curly compared to the rest of my beard, which is, it's pretty thick and it's curly, but it's nowhere near as thick and as curly under my neck. So I think it's texture of hair. Our hair, black men's hair, is very coily, curly, coily, kinky, all the same thing. And most other ethnicities, their hair is straighter than ours. It may have a curl, even somebody with curly hair is not the same as our kinky curly hair. It just coils up. That's just what it is. I've seen many natural women who have these afros, and they uncoil their afro, and their hair just keeps going and going and going, and next thing you know, it's the hair's down by their waist. It's just the uniqueness of our hair. That's what it is. So I wouldn't necessarily say that anybody's hair grows faster, but it's just texture. That's just what it is, man. If you're a black man or somebody who has really curly hair, then that's the reality of this thing. Your hair is just going to draw up and it's going to be coily. That's just what it is. You just got to deal. Some people straighten their beards or straighten their hair, but that can cause damage. I guess if you do anything in moderation, it won't bother you too much, but I don't plan on straightening my beard or anything like that ever. Maybe I'll try it just to see one time, just to see what it looks like. Maybe, I don't know, but that's not something I plan on doing. So yeah, so really I want to open up to questions. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think that that's, if it's more genetic? Is it more location? Is it more texture of hair? What is it? Because this is just my opinion. I don't really do any research about a whole bunch of stuff. I've been around long enough, and I look around. I know my hair. I know my brother's hair. I know my father, mother, sister, friends. Everybody's hair pretty much looks the same. It's just experience talking. I mean, there could be some science. I'm not a scientist, and I really don't dig that deep into it. I know what my hair is. I know what it does. So I just deal with it. So yeah, give me some feedback, fellas. That's it. Questions, comments, concern, and I'm thinking about getting a trim tomorrow. I'm getting a little straggly here, so I'm thinking about getting a trim. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm getting a trim, but stay tuned. Y'all be safe. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know later.